Ok, Trần Hoàng Anh 2021-2355. And now I will start my assignment. First, I will start at assessing data. At the beginning, this task will I will learn how to import files into the central storage of AI Studio called the repository, and we will continue to use data describing the Titanic accident. But this time it will be imported from Excel file. Now, let's start. Uh, at first, I have to download the Excel file from my computers. Since I already downloaded before, so I will import the data from my computers. It will be Titanic in the download. Since I have downloaded before, Titanic data. Okay, next. And this here I will see a table with have a lot of data from the Titanic accident. Next and finish. Where's the storage data? Then I will store it as the data since I already did it before. Yes, okay. So okay, then after then I will have a, a data a table from the Titanic accident to import the data. So after that, I will move to the next step. The second step is I will click to the Design tab to return the process panel and drag the import data from repository to the process data. After that, I will connect the retrieve Titanic at the output to the result on the right. Uh, After that, I will press the run to run the process, and I will see and at this step I will see a lot of information from the sex, age, and survive of yes from the customers from the passengers, and then you then the challenges at here is you can see the data in the result. Can you find out how missing value are shown? And if I want to see the missing value, I will click to the visualization, click to the statistics, and at here I will see the a missing column, and I will see the 263 value, and at here is the cabin will be 1014, and the statistic summary of the data that I have, and how many people did travel in the first class and how many people did not survive the Titanic accident. And I I will see it, and how many people did travel at first class. Uh, I will see at this this informations. There will be no one from people travel in the first class will die in this accident, and how many people not survive. And there will be at least like 500 people will survive, but yes, at least. And the second is filtering and sourcing. In the last tutorial, we have learned to import data into AI Studio repository, which is central storage for all your data, model, and process. In this tutorial, we will apply a filter to Titanic data to look to only look at female passengers, then we can easily sort the data to find the highest ticket fare paid by women. And as the first step, I will drag Titanic data to the sample repository to the process. And after that, I will search for the filter example at operators, filter example, and after that, I will drag the filter example into the process, then connect the output of the retrieved Titanic data, and I will click the filter example to select it. Click to the add filter in the parameters. To define a sex, I will select the sex on the left and the equal to the middle and type female, or I can use the magic wand to select the data I wanted. Then I will search for and drag the sort operator sort here to this and drag all of this. Set the attribute. I will click the sort, set attribute name to the passenger fare. And no. Click the sort and make following change to the sort by parameter in parameter panel. Connect the output of the filter example with the input of sort. Click on sort to select it. Make the following changes to sort by parameter in the parameter panel. Set yes, I will set by the passing fare and it's descending, and then we apply it and connect sort to the result on the right, and I press the run. And here I will see the all of the information about female buying ticket from during Titanic accident. All the information are here. Challenge: can you change the process to see a highest fare paid by a man, and is it different than the highest fare paid by a woman? I can see interactive. I think I will filter. I will do it like again and this. Can I change the process to see the highest fare paid by men? And I can either edit the source and edit the filter example, and I will say the sex will be the males, and I will see the highest fare paid by a man. But after that, I will go into tutorial for merging and grouping. At this tutorial, I will learn about some other frequently using tasks in data preparation, especially merging and group data together. We will deal with two datasets, one containing the products sold by an organization and one with the transactions. Information about which customer purchased which products, and after combining this set, we can answer questions about the most frequently purchased product or who is the most loyal customers. At first, I will expand the sample repository, and next I will expand the data within the sample as the product and transaction data. Let's see. On repository panel, expand the data. Folder within the sample product and sample. Expand the samples, and I will search for the data and see about the product and transaction. Product and transaction, where is it? Product, here, PPP, product and transaction here. Then I will drag the product and transaction to the process panel. Then I will search for joint the operators. Joint operators and connect the output and yes to here. And click on join the parameters. Click on join parameters and I will edit list. Product IDs, and at the right will be to the left and right with the key attribute. The attribute field, edit list. Okay, I edit list. Yes. I will edit list about the left key on the right key for the left, and I will do also the product ID for both key attribute, product ID applied. Then drag the rate and select the custom ID in the left box. And on parameter panel, click on operation attribute, then select custom ID and function to the ID. Oh, operation attribute. I will click to aggregate to select and aggregation contribute. Select custom ID at the last box and set the function. Customer ID. Oh, drag aggregate overlay into the process and connect it to the output of join. Here, oh, I see. We'll see the custom ID is okay, apply. Then I will custom ID in the left box and set the functions. Function FFFM ABCDE. Function to count the right box and say dialog and add another entry product name with function set mode. Stay in the dialog and add another entry product name. Add an entry product name with the function to the set mode. Function to the set mode and click by apply. Product name. The product name. Set to the mode and click the apply. Click on group by attribute. Then select the product ID and move it to the right and click apply. Then I will connect that aggregate to the result and press the run. Oh, I see something. I got something wrong at here, so I will back and see what I have missing. So I aggregate. Click on aggregation attribute. Yes, I click on here. And then select the custom ID on custom ID and set function count to the right box. Count to the right box. And add another entry. Enter the product name with function set to the mode. Okay, I see. what's going on here. So query applies and adheres. We'll back to the IN, press the run. And here I will see the row number and product and the count and all the mode adhere. In the result field, click on the column header to sort. And at here I can sort column data to ascending and descending. Click on column header. Like this, I will sorting by ascending and descending order. Which mode product has been most often sold? Most product is most often sold. I will see it here is ASAT mode, I think. And which product was sold only 5 times? Only 5 times, and I can see it the beta. Can you find out the statistic tab? What the average? What is the average and average number transaction was? And here is can you see the visual distribution of value in this tab? And yes, I can see that. The count function counts the number of transactions for each product, but each product can also be purchased multi-times in this transaction. Can you change the parameters to the total sum for each calculated, which has been sold more than 65 times? And yes, I can see more 65 times. Next tutorial. At this tutorial, I will deal with, and here's I will creating and removing columns. First, let's take example by transaction and production again. Oh no. Transaction and products and join operators, join and generate edit list and a product key. Before that I will have to make connections. Yes, in here with a product key and also to the left and right, apply. Then I add the generate attribute and join this and edit list and add here click edit list in parameters. Left column dialog, enter total for the attribute name, and the fetch function is type amount star with the price. Right. And after that, I will add the select attribute right here. That attribute should type and all attribute to the subset. Then this means that operator will be applied only to the attributes column I specify. Here is allow me to choose a subset of column to keep in the data, or other column will be removed. Then I will click the select attributes, and is a resulting dialog. Select customer ID and product name and total attribute and apply. If it is empty, okay, I will press the run. And before that, I have to I will press it in here and also in here. press run. Okay, after that I will from the result view, can I find out the customer ID of the customer who pay most? Customer who pay most prices here is the total. I think the most I will see is 2,485.65. The customer ID is 130. For the single products, is a product 5 for a single product. And how much they paid, and they paid about, like I said before, it's 2,485.65 and 65 cents. And remember that you can sort by clicking on the column headers. Can I answer the same question by using operator instead? By operator. How can I answer the same question by using operator instead? Operators. Actually, I did not know that. How would you describe the formal distribution chart for new total attribute? Can you find it in statistics? The form of distribution, not total. Yes, and I can open like a visualization. Can you change the process so it also calculates the new attribute, a square, which is square amount for each transaction? What else you do to need to change this to see the new column after process? Can you change the process so that it also calculates the new attribute? And select more attribute. Yes. Yes. Changing types, and the last tutorial will be changing types and roles to learn about building predictive models. And let's go back to the Titanic data from earlier. This data is somewhat simpler and doesn't not need a lot of preparation, but we still need to specify which column we want to predict. First, I drag the Titanic data into the process. And now hover the mouse over the output port of retrieve operator and wait a small window to pop up. Oh, hover the mouse. Hover the mouse. Oh, what is the hover? Hover the mouse over the output port. Output port. Hover the mouse over the output port of retrieve. Hover the mouse over the output port. Oh, a retrieve operator and wait for a small window to pop up and display some metadata about the tiny data set. Some of the information you know from the statistics tab. Note the two column row and type at the bottom. How can I note? Oh, row and type. Hoover. I will left is the row at the bottom. Row and type. row and time. Okay. Huh? I don't really know. This for sure draft. This is the title. Over the mouse over output. Note the two column. Note. How can I note this? How can I note this? How can I note this? Okay. If I can know, the row of that we describe that how the column used by machine learning operators attribute without any row. So I add this discrete is increase size by binding and connect it as the parameters that attribute to the type by into the single. I set the attribute to the age and then set the number of bin is 3. So and add the set row here for attribute and attribute name it will be survive and the target row will be label. Okay, and I will pass it in here and we will run next and look at the age column in the result again. What are the numerical border for 3 bin? For 3 bin. Yes, that's it. Sort by here. What other numerical border for 3 bin you have created? Oh, I don't really see. Change the process so the A and passenger pair discrete into 5 bin. What are the rows besides ID and label are available in the set row? Don't really understand. What are the rows besides the ID? Besides the ID, passenger, third. I don't really see that. Setting attribute is useful for many things. For identifying ID, like attribute or with, but the most frequent use is to define the label, which attribute should be predicted based on the other attribute. Look at the age column. What a numerical border which has for the 3 bins you have created. No. Oh no, it's definitely not. It's where this is that's numerical border. The age column of the result again, and what are the numerical border for the 3 bins you have created? 3 bin. 3 bin. Oh, what is the bin right now? I don't know that. Okay, I think it's change the process so the A and passenger fare are decreases into 5 bin. Really no, I will try to bin this bin. More than 2 values. to transform type to numerical polynomial. Oh, 3 bins. This technique offers you to categorize data into similar process, like everything bigger x, interesting smaller x, not interesting. That rule can be used in calculations. I think is I doing correct? That's one is brings from the. Oh, I don't really know.